Hey guys, Jerry Berg, the Poor Historian, and I am here for the first time publicly showing one of my other historical passions, aside from swords and military history, and that is the history of Michigan's logging industry, lumberjacks or shanty boys from the late 1800s in Michigan. I love reenacting as it. I love trying to share that history with the public, especially going up north where the towns started as logging towns. And we recently added to our collection a very cool artifact, and I want to share a little bit about it with you. This is a full-size broad axe. It was used in the logging industry to square off the naturally round rim or edges of a fallen timber, a fallen tree trunk. So you need to make the lumber square before you can process it into planks, and this is the tool to do it, if you didn't have a sawmill, that is. So what's really cool is that this particular artifact is just so beautiful, it's so old. You can see this nice dark patina on the wood. It is covered in mold.
I was going to say.
So we haven't cleaned it up. We just picked it up just earlier today, so I wanted to share it with you. And you can tell there's a bit of wedges of nails bent and twisted and screwed in there, so we're going to have to do something about that. The member of my group who purchased this is planning on cutting off the old antique wood and putting a modern wood. We got into a debate about whether that's appropriate.
It's what you gotta do. That'll keep rotting forever if you don't...
You preserve it!
Yeah, I can preserve the
It's
wood.
historic!
The head's the important bit. The head's the good bit.
So we also debated about another thing too. And one of the key identifying characteristics of the broad axe is the curve of the handle. You can kind of see it's offset a little bit. And that works in conjunction with the blade. I don't know if you can see it too well in the video, but you can see that one side of the blade is flat and the other side of the blade has an angle going in to it. So that allows when you cut, when you square off that edge, the flat side will make a nice flat part for it. So the debate is whether this axe head is actually mounted on properly or improperly. So we were talking about how to actually cut with this. I believe that if you're on top of the log and imagine I'm standing on a log and I'm going down it and I cut this way, so I have proper body mechanics for cutting axes, but the head is offset a bit so I can make it nice and vertical instead of if I had a regular axe trying to do something like this. But the axe head would be mounted improperly. It would be mounted upside down because the flat edge you'd want towards the wood. So the other thought is, well, then if you're off the log, you're just going down the log that way, making it flat. And that makes sense, but we're doing this on the left side. So in that case, you'd want to flip it around. However, my compatriot believes that it is mounted properly because you would want to have it, you want to be over here, cutting this way so that your fingers are out of distance from the bark so you're not hurting your fingers. Not sure. We'll have to do some research into it. I just wanted to take a minute and share this cool artifact with you. I'm going to do more research on it because I love research, especially ones that we can hold. So we're going to probably brush this up, use a wire brush, get rid of some of this mold.
Yeah. Somehow, metal became moldy, and I don't know how that was accomplished.
It's kind of terrifying to me. We're going to clean it up, reuse it, and hopefully make it into using quality again.
Oh, it will.
I vote without ruining the wood, but you know.
The wood could be saved, but it will not be attached to that metal.
In any case, guys, see you next time.